Hey Taurus, happy birthday. We are going to do a reading to see what you need to focus on for the next couple of days. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Detachment. It was some, and you know what? This card didn't come out in my last reading. However, it detachment was in there, and I can't think of the saying that says if you nothing is yours. I forget what it is. It's yeah, I'll figure it out one day. But anyway, it's saying, in order to love, you have to be able to detach from something. And I'll find it somewhere down the line. However, yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, you hear my grandbaby in the back playing. Two cards just fell over: individuality and surrender. So divine love, individuality, surrender. So I don't know what that is. Anyway, with divine love, I already read that to you. Individuality, extraordinary. This actually extraordinary came out in one of my other readings. But I'll go ahead and take these three cards. It says for individuality, every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. So again, you are, and it's just like that saying, and I am chopping them up. So don't worry about it. Hold on, let me check on her. Okay, she's fine. So there you go, cut the light off. Individuality. So it's like that saying that goes, only you can do what you were supposed to do, or something like that. You are the person who's supposed to do whatever you were put on this earth to do. Only you can do it. No one else can do the things that you were supposed to do. So individuality, every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. Again, surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you are dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. Wait a minute, let's read this over. It says sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you are dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. So yes, yes, yes. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. You cannot attach. Okay, and I cannot think of what it is, and it's killing me right now. But anyway, it basically is saying that, once you detach, that's true love. Detachment is true love. Anything that you aren't controlling, or you know that you have no control of, is considered like true love. Yeah, so I don't know, and don't quote me. Maybe I can put it in the comments if I can find it, or in the description if I find it. So it's gonna take me a little longer to post this one. We're also gonna do the show me card. So I normally only pull two regular oracle cards with this in the beginning, but I'm gonna do the show me cards, and the show me is just to see what we're gonna focus on in regards to this read. This is too many cards that tried to turn over. I might not take this. I'm not gonna say I'm not. If you watched any of my previous readings, yeah, I always say I'm not gonna do something, I end up doing it. However, I don't think how to connect, relationship challenges, my fulfillment, conflict arising, my soul true path, my soul's true path. So I guess I will take this. So remember, divine love, individuality, and surrender. So divine love is basically saying once you detach, you'll learn how to love truly. Love is not an attachment. It should be detached. If you love, you give a perfect love, you'll receive a perfect love. If you put stipulations on love or any circumstance, it will be considered detached. What was that saying? I cannot think of what it was. I think it says, yeah, anyway, okay, individuality. You are the person who's supposed to do here. There's someone who's supposed to do only what you were set out to do, or supposed to do, whatever. And then surrendering, learning to try not to control the universe. So when I realized this a long time ago, You give a perfect love, you receive a perfect love. You do not hold on to anything. And when I remember my friend's mother told me when it came for me to have kids, that they're not your kids. There are the divines, their creation. There are, basically, they're here on loan to you. Scared the crap out of me. I hate ever saying that, but it's the truth, because we're supposed to do what we're supposed to do and then let our kids be free willed or whatever. So basically, how to connect is what we're going to sorry about that. What we're going to actually see is how we are supposed to connect with the card that pops out. So temperance. Temperance is basically you having balance, harmony, and patience, also self-control and being able to do things in moderation. Next, what we're going to do is see look at this. All right, here we go. Because I didn't see these coming over, how to connect. How to connect is having patience with the temperance card. Judgment card is having clarity, and that's basically what it is, learning how the universe works or whatever. So that's basically what the kind of like the judgment card to me is. It's like having wake up call, finding out your life's purpose, making decisions, and having clarity. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, juggling. So the Two of Pentacles, again, it's juggling, it's choices, it's learning how to multitask, it's weighing out all the different options. So again, you're learning how to surrender and also love unconditionally, and knowing that you are one of a kind and no one can do what you can do. It's like there is something that you're supposed to do that no one else can do. A spot to feel that no one else can feel. It's like I can't think of it, but anyway, you kind of get the gist of it. And then the Six of Cups is having memories about the blessings of the past, or just learning that your life is considered a blessing. The original tarot, Six of Cups energy is nostalgia, blessings, and memories. So again, this is having the blessings when you realize all of the things that you have been juggling when it comes to learning your true path. And that's how you're connecting, by learning your true path and realizing the blessings. So relationship challenges come, and we're going to go ahead and pull a card for relationship challenges. What are the challenges of your relationship? The unknown. Taurus, the unknown of a relationship scares you. However, your fulfillment is to have the King of Wands energy. And the King of Wands energy is being a bold leader, charismatic, charming, and having the power, and also being having courage in that same thing. And then we have the Lovers card that comes out, a partnership. That is what your life's your fulfillment is to be. However, show me what conflict arises when it comes to these things. Yeah, receiving certain types of messages. Eight of Wands energy. The Eight of Wands is basically some type of quick action or change and messages arriving, and you don't like when that happens. You don't want to be caught off guard in order to experience anything when it comes to love. So relationship challenges is the unknown. So that's the reason why maybe you haven't settled down, or maybe you're learning to experience divine love, individuality, knowing that there, like I said, I cannot say what it actually means, what it is, but it's like there's a place that you can feel that no one else can feel. There is a something to do that no one else can do. Like basically you're put on this universe in order to fulfill your life's purpose. Once you surrender to the divine and understand who you are, which it says the ego, learning to let the ego go, you'll understand that the relationship challenges of the unknown and conflict arising by basically receiving different messages will not stop you from fulfilling what it is that you're put on this world to do, because you're connecting through you actually having temperance, balance. You're also using the Judgment card as having clarity and understanding your life purpose. I'm going to pause this in a minute to go ahead and get that before I cut off this reading. if I remember. Yeah, there you have it. But you're juggling these energies. You're juggling who you are, what you were put on this earth to be, and learning how to love unconditionally. But the challenges of learning any relationships is knowing the unknown. And then you also have blessings when it comes to memories and things like this. And you see the kids have their memories, they're putting them, all their cups are right there. And this is growth, it's a couple behind them. So either it's you as a parent, but the conflict arising is the messages of the unknown, the things that sudden change, things that happen. And it says discovering my soul's true path, showing me the discovery of my soul's true path. I'll take all of these cards, although I hate to do that because it's just optimism and grace. You know that you have the grace in order to achieve things. Four swords will come when it gets to a point of you feeling like you need to renew or recover or go into solitude, basically, or retreat from how you're feeling. And that's the unknown. And so that's why that's there. And the Seven of Swords energy is the sneaky part, which makes you stop discovering your true path because of the unknown when it comes to relationship challenges and conflict arising. So your soul's true path is learning, telling you that luck is on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is, taking a chance and being at a turning point. And then also the Nine of Cups energy is, am I saying the Nine of Cups? Oh, the Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry. The Nine of Pentacles energy is having the luxuries and the financial gains and also the solo pleasures once you realize that you're self-sufficient and you're learning how and what you need to do in order to get to the state. And then at the bottom of the Show Me deck, there is how abundance comes. So, and remember, you're extraordinary. You are the person who can only do what you were set out to do. There's a wild and impetuous, am I saying that? Uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. So again, there's a place for you to feel that no one else can feel. There is a, damn it, why I can't do that? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna find it. How abundance comes. Bottom of the deck here is the devil, realizing when you're trapped, realizing that this energy, the devil energy, can stop you and tie and block you from what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You have to understand that the unknowns and the conflict arises comes with messages received from other individuals. It's never really from you. So if you start to feel devil energy when it comes to any kind of addiction, greed, envious behavior, or materialism, or some kind of obsession to a certain thing, that's why I'm saying to detach from the ego-based energy. So when you start to feel this is ego to me. This and the Five of Swords to me is ego-based. I won, I have this, I have more than you, you don't have this, or whatever. This is some type of trap. When you go out to try to find when material things start you to feel like, oh, I have to have it, I have to make this amount of money, I have to do this in order to get to that point, I have to do this, it starts to become ego-based. And so you have to be able to reflect and see basically what it is that you're going through, or what it is. So since it is the Scorpio full moon and your birthday, Taurus, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Moonology Oracle deck, and then I'll pull from one other deck. I don't know which one it'll be, but yeah, so this basically is you self-discovering you as an individual and learning how to love and surrender to the divine. Full moon in Gemini, the answers you are needing are coming. And the full moon, the new moon in Pisces, it says meditate and contemplate. So again, you're realizing who you are as a person. You're learning how it is to be an individual person, to be you. No one else can do the things that you can do. Hold on, let me find this passage or this quote. Okay, I found it. It's Florence Scovel Shinn. It says, there is a place that you are to feel and no one else can feel, something you can do which no one else can do. So that is basically, and I don't know why I didn't know this and I couldn't say it, because The Game of Life and How to Play It is my best and favorite book and learned how, and that's where I learned how to do self-discovery. And so, yes, I have it. Here's the cards here. And I don't know why I couldn't get to it, but it's by Florence Scovel Shinn. If you click the link in my description, you'll hear that on YouTube. They have free audio in regards to it. So I don't know why it wouldn't come off of the tip of my tongue. I'm actually looking for the book. Here it is right here. I'm able to get it. So the game of life and how to play it is the place that, and that's what it is. There is a place that you are to feel and no one else can feel, something you are to do which no one else can do. So that's how I feel like this in regards to my self-discovery, learning how to love through the divine, individuality, and surrendering. You surrender to detachment, because anything that you're attached to, and there is another thing, I think it's by Plato. I want to say it's by Plato, but he basically says that, detach from the things, and I thought I had it on my Instagram, but it says basically to detach from the things that you care about, and that is real true love. So that means from a person, place, or thing, you detach from that situation, knowing that if you lose, you cannot lose anything that's yours by divine right. And so that is what, and if I could find that, I would read it to you. I'm not going to put you on hold anymore in order to extend this out, but basically, if it's something, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, put a message in the comments. But Taurus, this is basically it. It's learning how to love yourself and also a person, place, or thing by detachment and surrendering to the divine. But as long as you know that there is a place that you can feel that no one else can feel, and if you know that saying and understand that no one is put on this earth to do the things that you were placed to do, and if you learn how to love with detachment, knowing that it'll always come back, or that real love is a selfless love. Real love is not selfish, it's selfless, meaning that you cannot love with attachment. So that's including the things that you do. So realize your blessings, realize your blessings, and also know that this is a struggle. I still juggle with certain things when it comes to it. Don't get caught up, get caught up in the judgment energy, but don't get caught up in the devil energy, which is at the bottom of the deck. The devil energy is addictions. It's feeling blocked, it's tied, trapped, and also ego based. So you don't want to get caught up in that. And as long as you don't do that, then everything, and sorry, balance and judgment. I was just temperance and balance and judgment is basically the same. Learning how to balance these. Don't worry about the unknown of relationships and challenges that arise by receiving different news from different places. Always remember, hurt people, and until you learn to love with no attachments, then you will be in that same energy. So again, the answers you need are coming. That's the full moon in Gemini. Happy birthday, Taurus. Learn how to balance your chakras. Learn how to love unconditionally. To give a perfect love is to receive a perfect love. So check out the book, The Game of Life. Remember, it's inside of, the link is in the description box, but The Game of Life and How to Play It is a really good book for you to learn how to cast the burdens, impressing the subconscious, learning how to love, learning intuition, the power of the intuition, self-expression, and also affirmations, as well as the law of non-resistance. These are things that I focus on daily, and go from there. I'm not perfect, but again, once you learn this, you'll realize, and the red flags will come up when you start to feel in this energy of hate or ego-based things. All right, happy birthday, Taurus. Have a nice day.